coming right up. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. DA.
Hey, Kevin. Well,
it does indeed. Thanks, David. So the next starting five. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Caris LeVert. And it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position. And for Toronto, Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Fred VanVleet out there with Lowry. And it's Ibaka in at the center filling out the middle. Now here's Durant. The 15-footer, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. To the left side wing. And Ibaka kicks to low. For the 3, drills the three-pointer. Terrific talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
When Kyle Lowry is aggressive as a playmaker, his team goes to a different level.
Right side Irving. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Durant down low. Covered by VanVleet. And the shot is good.
Well, this is what makes Kevin Durant maybe the greatest all-around scorer in the game today. Equal proficiency from every spot on the floor.
Now, here's Lowry. Shot's good by Ibaka.
So out of the gates, 3 for 3, exactly what they're looking for.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And a deep 3 from Irving. Let's keep it alive. And Katie, here we go. And the rejection by Ibaka.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Outside Lowry. His three-pointers off the mark.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
And it's Irving missing.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
I mean, the improvement that we've seen from Siakam, it's like nothing else I've ever seen. He's a huge reason for the success of this Raptors team.
But Greg, in 2 short years, this guy triples his output from the floor. He goes from a guy who was getting spot minutes, couldn't really get into the rotation, to an all-star. The transition game, his ability to use that speed, and then his approach, the work habits, both of those 2 things have been critical to his growth. Now this guy continues to build his offensive skill set. Pascal Siakam with the mid-range jumper.
Here's KD. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
VanVleet passes to Lowry. Back to VanVleet. He gets it in there.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
It's LeVert on the wing. Irving kicks to Durant. Clock at 6. Irving against Lowry. No good from Irving.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Irving against Lowry. Pass to VanVleet. From deep. Allen with the rebound. Nets trail by 5. Goes up. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Then you can see the willingness of Caris LeVert to get out in transition and create opportunity.
And Ibaka slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here is Irving. He's still scoreless so far in this one. No good from Durant.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Irving passes to LeVert. It's LeVert on the wing. Back to Irving. From deep three-point range. Down it goes!
Wow.
Down it
Prayer
goes!
is answered.
Nice.
Down low. Durant with the steal. In transition, here come the Nets. The 17-footer. Serge Ibaka. He's been the guy making things happen for the Toronto Raptors. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly. And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant about surviving.
How can we be the best version of ourselves?
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Inside, we got Prince and Jordan. Then there's Harris, and it's Luwawu in at the 2. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from DeAndre Jordan.
And Doris, make no mistake about it, Spencer Dinwiddie is looking to score, an instant offense type of player.
And Spencer Dinwiddie knows what his role is, and he plays it perfectly. He can go a little hot and cold for stretches, but he doesn't let it affect him. Dinwiddie's always going to provide that offensive punch that's so critical for you.
Now here's Hollis Jefferson. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Back to Powell. Boucher finds Gasol. Over Prince. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Boucher's got the lead up to 7 now for the Raptors.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. It's Davis on the wing. Back to Hollis Jefferson. And Davis puts it in.
Well, that's about court awareness. Hollis Jefferson playing very well within the confines of this offense.
Knocked loose. And so the ball's out of bounds. Powell touched it last. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Luwawu-Cabarrot kicks to Harris. 5 on the clock. Prince in the corner. Jordan dishes to Prince. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Poor execution. That was not how they drew up that possession.
Powell, no one around him. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. It's Prince on the wing, covered by Hollis Jefferson. Harris outside. From deep. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Prince, the pass to Dinwiddie. Harris against Davis. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. The pass to Prince. Here's Luwawu. Offensive rebound. Dinwiddie outside. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Back to Prince. Over Boucher. but they'll get another chance. Out to the right wing. Here's Dinwiddie. And again, it's the Nets missing. Toronto leading by 9. It's Powell on the wing. Hollis Jefferson kicks to Gasol. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for Brooklyn. And here's Harris from the arc. Harris missing again.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Boucher passes to Davis. Unable to get that one. Prince with the defensive effort. Nets trail by 9. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
The Raptors have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9.
Well, Norman Powell these last several seasons has turned himself into a knockdown shooter. And obviously last season much more involved on the offensive end. And that, to me, was his best performance to date.
A new group in now for the Raptors. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Gasol. Pascal Siakam comes in for Chris Boucher. Anunoby, he's checked in for Hollis Jefferson. And it's Lowry in for Davis.
How about the athleticism? Kyrie stops on a dime, knocks it in. Some of the best breaks in the league.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Irving takes the 12-footer and hits. Irving's got 7 points in the game.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Lowry. Banked in off the glass. Lowry's got the lead up to 11 now for the Raptors.
Well, small frame, but big heart. How about Kyle Lowry's toughness on the finish through contact?
Up in time. That one's not going to go. And so it's the Toronto Raptors holding on to an 11-point cushion.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. Serge Ibaka had no problems getting going. He had 8 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 block. And let's get your thoughts. And that does it for our halftime show. We now
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Without question, Serge Ibaka displaying his skills today.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but, boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Lowry fires away from outside. No good on the triple. Nets trail by 11. And a deep 3 from Irving. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Irving's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Nets. VanVleet wide open. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Irving up top. Lowry covering. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy. Well, let's remember, at his size, this is a very mobile 4. He can stretch the defense, and in this instance, just does some work in the pick and roll.
And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. Well, Greg, Pascal Siakam won Most Improved Player in the league in 2019, and as we've talked about, had a case for it again in the 2020 voting.
I tell you, Siakam's play jumped so much again. He deserved the recognition. He continued to press himself to be an elite forward, rare for a former MIP winner to even be considered for the award more than once.
Durant kicks to Irving. Siakam against Durant. Allen. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. Yep, that one goes in there.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
A deep three from Irving. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Raptors leading by 10. Siakam outside. Now here's Van Vliet. Lowry with the ball. Here's Ibaka. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Ibaka's got 4 this quarter.
Well, you like to see Serge Ibaka be assertive on the offensive end, particularly on the interior.
Irving passes to Dinwiddie. Fires from deep. And it's Kyrie Irving with the 3. Irving's got 15 points.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Siakam outside. Dinwiddie with the steal. And stolen by Siakam. Count that one. 14 points for him.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Irving against Lowry. Irving kicks to LeVert. Offensive rebound. And staying with the play, Allen.
Boy, Jared Allen, what a vertical, what length.
And Siakam has it in the corner. Van Vliet outside. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Raptors lead by 11.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
KD on the wing. Passes to Allen. The kick out to Irving. Dinwiddie outside. Clock at 4. Looking to end his cold spell. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
Boy, great extension from Ibaka. His length always a factor.
Anunoby passes to Ibaka. Lowry from outside. The shot misses. And Brooklyn will come the other way. And stolen by Siakam. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Pass to Anunoby. He kicks it to Ibaka. Count it. Good. Ibaka's got the lead up to 13 now for the Raptors.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
And staying with the play, Allen.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Ibaka, the pass to Anunoby. 1 second left, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Let's remember, this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Raptors lead by 13. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for the Nets, getting the 4th quarter going. On the perimeter, Harris and Prince. Durant is out there with Jordan, and it's Irving in at the point guard. It's the Nets now, after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago.
Well, you respect the jump shooting, so you close tight, and Kevin Durant gets off on the dribble drive.
And here is Davis. Craig, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
Chris Boucher's checked in for the Raptors. Durant dishes to Irving. And it's Prince penetrating. Now the Raptors moving it up. Davis has got the ball, and it's good for two.
Well, on the catch and shoot, Norman Powell ready to rise and fire.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Brooklyn. 15-point game. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Prince kicks to Harris. 6 to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Siakam is checked in for Chris Boucher. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Here's Davis. A rebound by the Nets. Jordan's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Toronto leading by 15. Powell, the pass to Davis. To the middle. Siakam outside. And it's good, 2 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Davis against Irving. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Siakam against KD. Gasol kicks to Hollis Jefferson. 6 on the shot clock. It's tipped. The Raptors need to get a shot. Siakam left side. And it's off from 3-point range. Nets trail by 17. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Davis pulls it down. Toronto's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Gasol finds Davis. And there's Gasol. That's good on the assist by Davis. Davis has got 3 assists in the game.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Now, here is Irving.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Raptors.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Serge Ibaka.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Here's Powell. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Prince, the pass to Harris. Here's Irving. Again, Irving missing. And Toronto has possession. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Siakam outside. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. The dish to Gasol. No good. Nice D from Durant. The kick out to Irving. Over Davis. Again, Irving missing. from deep three-point range, and the miss. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us.
lead. I try to be an extension of coach on the court, initiating our offense, keeping the energy going from tip-off to the final buzzer. I lead my team on the court, but just as important to me is leading people to the ballot box this November. There's an election coming up, a big one. I'm here to tell you that every vote
The traffic in New York City making its way back and forth between Manhattan and the borough of Brooklyn. Our setting. And before
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. The tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. And for the Nets, Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Caris LeVert. Then there's Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. Here's KD. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
Now, here's Richardson. Right side, Simmons. And it goes down 2 points. And it's Irving with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Dinwiddie passes to Allen. It's LeVert on the wing. Back to Allen. Richardson against Irving. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
I love how Irving mixes it up outside, inside. He's effective at playing to his strengths.
Here's Simmons. Harris outside. Richardson outside. Shot clock at 5. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Irving. He drains it from the right block.
You see how quickly Irving gets off the ground. He's a confident scorer from any area on the court.
Simmons on the wing. Defended by Durant. No good from Simmons.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint. And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
And they pick up 2. Irving's got 6 points. And the 76ers with possession. 4-point game. Harris. The 76ers again can't hit it. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
Simmons against Allen. And Simmons kicks to Embiid. Back to Simmons. Shot to stop the run. And Simmons slams it in.
Look at the unselfishness of Embiid. But, I mean, he's solid at realizing when one of his guys is uncovered.
Irving with a clean look. Another miss by Irving. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Trailing by 4. And that one, good. The Nets have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Right side, Kevin Durant. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Durant, he's so skilled on the offensive end. He can shoot the long ball, comfortable on the block, drive to the hole, dunk over you, give you the jump hook, post game, turn around. I mean, and look, that time, he makes a play from mid-range.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
And here we go. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Durant. Dinwiddie dishes to Durant. And the call will be against Al Horford. That's his first foul. So for the Nets, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Allen. Taurean Prince comes in for Kevin Durant. And Harris subbed in for LeVert. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Scotty's checked in for Embiid. Korkmaz comes in for Harris. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Richardson. And Alec Burks subbed in for Simmons.
You better respect the sensational ball handling from Irving. I mean, phenomenal slashing through defenses.
Korkmaz kicks to Thybulle. Passes it to Burks. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And the pass to Irving. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Irving's got 10.
Well, with the role he's on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him and get that lead even bigger.
Here's Korkmaz. Back to Burks. Horford has a wide open look. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Brooklyn. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back to the action after this word. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny that players have to deal with on a daily basis.
For me, it comes with...
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, we've got Matisse Thybulle. Robinson is out there with Korkmaz. Then there's Scott, and it's Burks in at the 1. Irving passes to Llewellyn. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, here's the thing. Irving draws so much attention from the defense. I mean, there's always a guy left wide open.
Burks dishes to Robinson. Got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Shot clock at 6. Burks with it. He's picked up by Irving. Pulls up. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Burks.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Irving, good.
Irving does a solid job maintaining his balance, even with the D being all over him. Impressive athleticism.
And so here is Philadelphia. To the inside. Here's Scott. And no good. Great D that time from Jordan. And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is given. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut back down to 6. They get the basket from Burks. The Nets have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Outside Irving. And the shot goes in.
And and the feel Irving has for the mid-range game, effective at working this area of the court.
To the right side. Milton with it. He's picked up by Irving, and Irving comes to help. Milton kicks to Burks. Puts it up. Great D that time from Irving.
I mean, he struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
On deep. Another miss by Irving.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
On the wing, Irving. 16 points for him. Baseline J on the way. That one no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Pass to Burks. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Korkmaz kicks to Scott. Rebound, Brooklyn. In transition, here come the Nets. Prince, nice persistence to tip it back up and in. Prince has got the lead up to 8 now for the Nets.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. 1:03 left to play here in the second quarter. 5 on the clock. Burks, the pass to Scott. And it's Scott with the jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
The fadeaway. Burks' shot is good. And now just a 4-point Brooklyn lead.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Stolen by Robinson. Here's the break. Here's Milton. Finished off the break.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Irving attacking. And yes, it's good. Irving's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Korkmaz. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. So both teams making some changes here. He hits both from the stripe. 8 seconds left in the second quarter. Dinwiddie outside. He got it up. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
Wonderful instincts on the defensive end. I like how Simmons stays after his...
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. Kyrie Irving was red hot to start the first. He had 18 points, 2. And that...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Irving. Then there's Caris LeVert. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2-guard position. That's the group for Jacques Vaughn getting going here in the second half. Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to is really paramount.
They get it back. Allen, that's good. And the Nets lead by 6.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Simmons finds Embiid. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Pass to LeVert. KD with it. And the shot goes down. And it's an 8-point Nets lead.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Stolen by LeVert. Dinwiddie passes to Irving. That's tipped.
There's an intensity to Richardson's defense. He puts full effort into it. Loves being that thorn in the side.
And the call will be against Karis LeVert. That's his first foul. Simmons inside. Dinwiddie covering. That is good. And the Nets lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Simmons.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
Irving misses. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Harris kicks to Simmons. Philadelphia moving the ball around. The pass to Embiid. Clock at 6. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And now just a 4-point Brooklyn lead. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
Richardson. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Nets leading by 4. Dinwiddie finds LeVert. And Durant gets it to go. Durant's got 6.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Simmons dishes to Richardson. Tipped away. Stolen by LeVert. In transition, here come the Nets. Irving's got the ball. Right side, Kevin Durant. On the wing, Irving. Durant against Embiid. The 76ers trail by 6. Moving it up. And it's sent back by Allen.
And how about, and with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker.
Knocked away. And the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game. Prince is checked in for the Nets. And the 76ers also making a change. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Ben Simmons. 5 to shoot. And it's denied. Now, here's Thybulle. Defense is right there. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Jordan, he's checked in for the Nets. Harris comes in for Kevin Durant. And the 76ers also making a change. Milton's checked in. Jordan finds Harris. LeVert with a wide open look. Come on. Let's keep it alive. 3-pointer. And again, it's the Nets missing. The 76ers trail by 6. Inside, Richardson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Harris, right side. Left side, Jordan. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Prince wide open. And the Nets miss again. On the wing, Milton. Richardson outside. Over Prince. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Nets lead by 4. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
This is how you quarterback an offense. He sees and anticipates what the defense is doing.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Philadelphia, the talented combo up front, Horford and Embiid. Josh Richardson out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Korkmaz with the 3.
So lethal in open court situations. Richardson excels at using his speed and athleticism to do damage in transition.
LeVert the pass to Harris. He kicks it to Dinwiddie. Here's LeVert. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight.
Thybulle, the pass to Korkmaz. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Nets leading by 4. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Jordan.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Thybulle finds Richardson. Poke loose. Dinwiddie with the steal. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Jordan the pass to Harris. Here's Prince. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And the first one at the line is good. So for the Nets, Jared Allen's checked in for Jordan. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Caris LeVert. Then for the 76ers, Harris is checked in for Furkan Korkmaz. And it's Ben Simmons in for Richardson. Simmons looking around. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Right side, Irving. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
And no good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up. The Nets making a switch here. Durant's checked in. The putback, it's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And that one's good. Thybulle. And now it's just a 4-point Nets lead.
You can't leave anyone uncovered around Simmons. I mean, he's fantastic at seeing when one of his guys is open.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Back to Durant. Looking to get it going. That shot missing. And the 76ers go the other way with it.
And C-Webb, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, G.A. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
2 free throws coming. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Brett Brown's huddle with his team. He knows this has been a hard-fought game. He wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
And Simmons kicks to Harris. No good from outside. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. 6-point lead. We've got 1:28 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Irving. Good on the bucket. Irving's got 24 points.
And right now, Irving is percolating. I mean, he's so good at creating and remaining assertive on offense. Top of the percolator.
Shots good by Simmons.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket of its own.
Dinwiddie outside. Back to Irving. There's the triple. Hits it from three-point range. Irving's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And this is what guys play for. And when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
A putback. Allen with the rebound. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Thibault kicks to Harris. The three. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Just incredible patience by Harris, rising to the occasion in a big way with the key basket there.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Allen, it's good on the putback.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
Now Kevin Durant. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And here is Simmons. Dinwiddie with the steal. So it's the Nets picking up the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for
Every vote matters. I'm telling you as someone who used to think the opposite. I had just turned 18 during the last presidential election, and I didn't fully grasp how important it was to exercise my right to vote. This time, I understand what's at stake this election season. Now, more than ever, my vote, your vote, every vote matters. I was lucky enough to have my team help me and my
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Philadelphia, home to one of the NBA's most historic teams.
Kevin, thanks.
Absolutely, D.A. Thank you. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. And for Philadelphia, the tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. Lowry finds Ibaka. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. Al Horford following the miss by Kyle Lowry from deep. Richardson outside, just 5 on the clock. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. And the basket is good.
Embiid is a very assertive player, a player who fights the defense on these contact finishes and does so with confidence.
Richardson against VanVleet. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. We're about 1 minute into the first. And they double up Simmons. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Horford against VanVleet. Horford attacking and out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Toronto with the ball. Lowry feeling it out a bit. That one falls.
A veteran guard with a knack for penetrating defenses. Lowry can pretty much get any shot he wants.
Simmons dishes to Embiid. Back to Simmons. Over Lowry. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size. That you can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller playmakers.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that regard. And with all great passers, there are a couple of things they do well. One is they see a play or two ahead. They anticipate and throw the ball where it should be going, anticipating that. And the other thing is the timing with which they make their passes. It's usually right at the right time, the opportune time for a teammate to score on the catch.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
He's got so much in his package on offense. Embiid just knows how to score the basketball.
Out left to the wing. Now the pass to VanVleet. Off target from outside. And the 76ers with possession. Horford the pass to Harris. Richardson kicks to Embiid. Back to Richardson. To the paint. Just 5 to shoot. Horford the pass to Richardson. It's rebounded by Kyle Lowry. And the foul on Josh Richardson. That is his first foul of the game. And Philadelphia making a change here. Eibel's checked in. A new group in now for the Raptors. Marcus All's checked in for Ibaka. Wande Hollis-Jefferson comes in for OG Anunoby. Powell, he's checked in for Fred VanVleet. Davis is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. This is his first free throw of the game.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line no matter the situation.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Scotty's checked in for Horford. Robinson is subbed in for Harris. Now here's Simmons. the glass to finish the layup.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
Kicks to Robinson. Back to Simmons. Passes it to Embiid. And it's Thibault in the corner. Embiid inside, working on Gasol. Thibault, the pass to Embiid. No good from the left block. Raptors trail by 3. It's tipped, and so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Korkmaz comes in for Robinson, and Alec Burks subbed in for Ben Simmons. Powell kicks to Hollis Jefferson. Back to Powell. 20 feet out. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Here's Davis. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Got a piece of it. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Shake Milton, he's checked in for the 76ers. Here is Davis. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Here's Powell. Over Milton. And again, Toronto no up.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
Pass to Embiid. Right wing. Here's Korkmaz. And the shot is long.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
At the end of one, a closely kicked. And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an example.
Being from Africa, at the end of the day.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So the Raptors 5 right now. Lowry and Powell, the guards. There's Boucher out there with Marc Gasol, and it's Hollis Jefferson in at the 3. Now here's Gasol, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And finished off by Gasol.
And, you know, Lowry looks to set up his open teammates beautifully. Nice dime there, and it really keeps the team tied together nicely.
Embiid against Gasol. Embiid inside in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Shots good by Boucher. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now. And in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the three guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having a guard the three-point line.
The 76ers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Korkmaz, and it's Richardson in for Shake Milton. Then for the Raptors, Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Gasol. Pascal Siakam comes in for Rondé Hollis-Jefferson, and it's Fred VanVleet in for Powell. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. 76ers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Simmons. They get it again. And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for the Raptors. They trail by 1.
And the potential Anunoby has is exciting. Has the athleticism, the shooting touch, and the drive to keep improving.
Then Robinson, the third, is checked in for Alec Burks. And the 76ers shooting the ball at 42%. The pass to Richardson. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Toronto, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And Greg, Josh Richardson's a terrific ball handler out on the wing who can create for others.
Richardson gets a lot of assists per game at that wing position. Not just looking to finish plays, but also to create.
Oh, the power on that throw-down.
Simmons doing a nice job there mucking up passing lanes and making life difficult for the opposition. And that's a mindset, but also activity and energy display.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players.
Toronto with the ball. Simmons against VanVleet. Passes it to Anunoby. Over Robinson. And the Raptors miss again.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Here's Simmons. Outside for Robinson from downtown. And it's Toronto with the rebound. 1:14 left in the first half. Anunoby passes to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
And it's Simmons penetrating. Makes it off the glass. Simmons got 5. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
VanVleet passes to Davis. And Ibaka kicks to Anunoby. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Inside, outside for Davis. Ibaka down low, guarded by Harris. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Some changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid comes in for Harris. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Robinson. Horford finds Richardson. 26 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's the 3. Serge Ibaka with the rebound. In Toronto, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far.
Richardson showing you his defensive anticipation there with the block shot.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of the game. Kicks it out to VanVleet. Fires the 3. It doesn't go for him. And some good action through the first 2 quarters. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey.
For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They didn't get more than a 1-possession lead in the period. 3 points. And
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
The tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. And that's the group for Brett Brown as we begin the second half. A nice shot by Simmons.
Can't shake Simmons. He is very used to getting hit on these kinds of looks and just plays right through the contact.
And Van Vliet, here we go. And he uses the glass on the layup. Van Vliet's got his first 2 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Horford kicks to Harris. Back to Horford. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a dunk by Horford.
You know, one of the things that's overlooked with Al Horford is that this guy is really skilled, but he's a pretty good athlete, too.
Anunoby passes to Ibaka. Lowry drives in. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges means that he'll be great in TV someday. So we saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
That one goes. Count it. Van Vliet's got his second basket of the game.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Here's Harris, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Tobias Harris, a crusader for a cause that isn't talked about too much. He has a huge concern about sleep deprivation and the effects it has on athletes.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? While it's not talked about a lot, it is gaining ground in all kinds of circles, particularly in the world of sports, the whole sleep deprivation idea. And Harris is a guy who's conscientious and thoughtful. I love the fact that he's bringing this to his teammates' attention because it's critical. And he's certainly passionate about it. We'll see how much wind it gets with him speaking up on it.
Van Vliet outside. And Ibaka kicks to Lowry. Van Vliet outside. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Al Horford's checked in for Philadelphia. And Robinson III comes in for Korkmaz. And then for Toronto, Chris Boucher's checked in for Ibaka. Norman Powell comes in for Fred Van Vliet. And it's Terrence Davis in for Kyle Lowry. Burks looking around. On the wing, Milton. Shoots over Powell. Horford. And it's Horford with the extra effort. Horford's got the lead up to 5 now for Philadelphia.
And there isn't a lot that they're doing well right now defensively. They just seem to be disconnected defensively in the second.
Here's Davis. The shot's good. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Outside Robinson. They get a hand on it. Now the Raptors moving it up. There's Hollis Jefferson, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Now just a 1-point Philadelphia lead.
Boy, the steal and the hoop. Hollis Jefferson. Bundles of energy to the table is what he brings.
Here's Horford, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. They get Marc Gasol. The 76ers have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Robinson. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Shake Milton. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Burks. Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Richardson attacking. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Siakam.
You know, at this point of his career, Richardson knows his role, understands it, embraces it. He's a 3-and-D guy who gives you great effort at both ends of the court.
The 76ers making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. Raptors trail by 3. Down low. Powell, the pass to Anunoby. Embiid comes with a double team. And stolen by Richardson. And Embiid with a clear path to the hoop. And Simmons slams it in.
You know, one thing you got to love about Embiid is how unselfish he is. I mean, he's pretty good at spotting open teammates.
Powell against Richardson. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. The Raptors shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities. Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Here's Siakam. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And we've reached the end of the third. 76ers lead by 5. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it.
Near the hoop, they were all over it. Even though far hard from start to finish on that play, defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
Van Vliet passes to Ibaka. Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by Horford. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That's foul number 2 for him. Tobias Harris is checked in for the 76ers. Outside, Simmons. Up again. The shot will not fall. Now Toronto takes it the other way.
And they've had the advantage tonight on the glass, and that's another big one.
And in a close game like this, it can be won or lost on the boards. They've got to keep it up.
Richardson finds Simmons. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Simmons got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, and you know, for Simmons to be so young, he has a great basketball IQ, and he plays to his strengths on offense and plays to them well.
Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Back to Van Vliet. Left side Lowry. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Harris outside. Back to Simmons. The dish to Harris. Outside, Horford. Outside, Simmons. 6 to shoot. Back to Horford. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Shoots from the baseline, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. We've got 1:23 left here in the fourth quarter. And Ibaka kicks to Van Vliet. Launches it. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Lowry against Simmons. Richardson outside. Back to Simmons. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Lowry.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
Simmons inside. Now recovering. Simmons passes to Embiid. Simmons trying to get open. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the 76ers lead by 7.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Here's Anunoby, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby, confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
Simmons passes to Richardson. Harris outside. Richardson outside. Harris kicks to Simmons. Here's Richardson, and it's blocked by Ibaka. So the 76ers win it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg.
and my teammates all get registered. It was kind of a cool way for us to kind of bond, and just another memory we'll be able to have and be able to share down the road with our kids and things like that. So it's definitely a memory, and it's something special for me because it's my first time, and I know it's special to a lot of people on our team. Not everyone.
The Raptors with a singular focus as they got off the tee.
Kevin, thanks.
Oh, you know what? I love that work ethic. Thanks, D.A. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Ari out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Ibaka in at the center. And for the Nets, Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Caris LeVert. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard. Ibaka uses the glass to finish the layup. Tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
And you remember there were questions about KD's athleticism going into the 2007 draft. None now. He can throw it down with the best of them.
Offensive rebound. Passes to Anunoby. From past the arc. Connects from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Dinwiddie with it. Lowry picks him up. And a wide open look for Irving. Let's keep it alive. Allen finds LeVert. Second chance shot. Gets a hand on it. And staying with the play, Allen.
A superb offensive rebounder. Allen's long arms and feel for how to get positioning helps big time.
Now, here's Siakam. And it's sent back by Allen. In transition, here come the Nets. Back to Irving. With the second effort, Allen kicks to Irving. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
The thing about Kyrie, he has great natural balance when setting up for the jumper.
And Jared Allen, the big man out of Texas, a big part of his impact is how well he moves as a center. Very long and covers a ton of ground on both ends.
The wide open look for Durant. But they get it back. Allen passes to Irving. Another miss by Irving.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Siakam inside. LeVert defending. And Siakam with the basket on the assist from VanVleet. The Nets have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. And with Allen, the amount of floor he can cover with a few steps is staggering.
And Kevin, it lets him take away chances and opportunities on D. On the other end, 1 step to the hoop and he's completely relocated as a target. One of the best moving bigs in our league.
Here's Siakam. Jared Allen making his last shot. Stolen by LeVert. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Finished off the break.
You know what? Struggling a little bit, but I do command the effort. 2 of 8 from the field. Let's see if that one gets him going.
Pass to Ibaka. And Ibaka slams it in.
He's heady. He's unselfish. All VanVleet does is make winning plays.
Pass to Irving. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. LeVert in the corner. Here's Irving. From deep three-point range. Another miss by Irving.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with this offense.
Anunoby has the open look. No good with the triple.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Taurean Prince comes in for Caris LeVert. And Harris subbed in for Irving. It's Davis with the drive. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 1:03 left in the first. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They trail by 1. Dishes it to Harris. From deep. Rebound by the Raptors. And here's Hollis Jefferson. Right side Davis. At the elbow, it's Gasol. Davis, the pass to Boucher. Had the space there, but it's offline. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And the dunk by Powell.
Just another part of what makes Gasol so special, the vision to locate the open man.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Luau. With 1 on the clock, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Raptors lead by 1. We'll take a quick break. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter, we've got Chris Boucher. Powell is out there with Terrence Davis. Then it's Rondé Hollis Jefferson. And it's Gasol and at the center position. Raptors with the lead. Outside, Davis. Boucher kicks to Powell. Back to Boucher. Just 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. That one doesn't drop. The Nets go the other way with it. And here comes Harris leading the fast break beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Luau. And there's the pass to Harris. Another shot. And Dinwiddie lays it in.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
The offensive rebound. The layup off target.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Passes it to Luau. And here's Harris from the arc. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Pass to Boucher. Now here's Hollis Jefferson. To the middle. Here's Gasol. And finished off by Gasol.
Marc Gasol probably never won any dunk contests, but he can still put you on a poster.
Strange to see Marc Gasol shooting from outside. His game, Greg, wasn't always like it is now.
I mean, Gasol has added a 3 to his game in the last seasons with Memphis, and it was an immediate success. He became a functioning stretch 5. Early in his career, he was more likely to drag you to the block and just bruise you more than anything else.
Harris kicks to Prince. Takes a 3. Toronto grabs the miss.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Powell. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And again, Brooklyn running the court in transition. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And again, it's the Nets missing.
In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. Brooklyn making some changes. Durant comes in for Luau Cabarro. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. Now Durant. From outside the arc. Here's Jordan. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Fast break Toronto. Anunoby with it. Guarded now by Prince. Shooting foul. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Siakam's shot is off. And KD's got the ball here for Brooklyn. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Irving. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Raptors have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Irving against Lowry. Here's Ibaka. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Ibaka's got the lead up to 4 now for the Raptors. Brooklyn's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. It's LeVert on the wing. Outside Irving. KD finds Allen. Back to Durant. To the inside. Nets passing it around. 6 on the shot clock. Harris inside the line. They grab their own miss. Pass to Durant. From deep. Serge Ibaka with the rebound. Here's Toronto now. They've got an 8-0 run. Back to Van Vliet. To the middle. Kicks it out to Siakam. And Ibaka slams it in.
Improving as a passer, Siakam showing a willingness to get it to open teammates.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Irving passes to LeVert. Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
Oh, and he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back with an in-your-face stuff. Van Vliet with the bucket.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Now here's Durant. From deep three-point range. Tries again. Irving. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even. The deepest hole they got themselves into in the opening.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Serge Ibaka has been sensational.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Setting the floor for the Nets. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then it's Joe Harris. Then there's Caris LeVert. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. The putback, it's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Raptors leading by 4. Shot on the wing, rejected by Harris. And the pass to LeVert. And here we go. Harris dishes to Allen. KD, that's for two. Hits the jumper in space. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon. Right. But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Marcus All's checked in for Ibaka. Norman Powell comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Terrence Davis in for Fred VanVleet. The Nets have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. For the lead. And KD the bucket on the assist by Dinwiddie. KD's got 4 points now in the quarter. Dinwiddie with the steal. Here's Allen, and Allen slams it in.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Siakam with it. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Count the basket and the foul. It's on Jared Allen.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Nets.
And a new group in for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Taurean Prince comes in for Kevin Durant. Luwawu Cabarrot, he's checked in for Joe Harris. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. The Raptors also with a sub. Rondae Hollis-Jefferson, he's checked in for Kyle Lowry.
Well, the thing about Kyrie, he draws so much defensive attention. Someone's often left open.
And the dunk by Powell.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And Irving launches it from deep. Brooklyn now working with a new shot clock. No good from Jordan. Toronto trailing. Here's Powell. Lays it up and banks it in. Powell's got 8. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
A solo fast break. And it's Hollis-Jefferson with the jam.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
And Pascal Siakam can absolutely score in bunches. Put up 25 in a quarter last season, and when he gets going, look out.
GA, when Pascal Siakam is on, it seems like he's involved in every play. Must stay consistent. But you know what? He's a special player who can carry a team to win on any given night.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
You know what we call this play? A dumb play all the way around, especially at this particular time.
The Raptors shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
I mean, amazing. Mark was drafted 48th overall, even after his brother Powell was drafted 3rd overall. Might have put a chip on Mark's shoulder.
Durant's checked in for the Nets. Raptors also changing it up. Chris Boucher's checked in for Siakam. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Terrence Davis. VanVleet looking around. He dishes it to Gasol. Back to VanVleet. Pass to Boucher. And again, Toronto no luck.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Here's Jordan. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
DeAndre is very skilled at going up into contact. Tough for the defense to be able to stop him without fouling.
Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for the Raptors. OG Anunoby comes in for Rondae Hollis-Jefferson. 56 seconds left in the third quarter. And it's sent back by KD.
You forget, Durant has the reach of a center. He can provide rim protection.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Raptors have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. First free throw is good. Some changes for Brooklyn. Jared Allen's checked in for Prince, and Dinwiddie subbed in for LeVert. And Toronto also making a switch. Lowry's checked in.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it. Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
The aggressive side of Serge coming through as Serge himself at the rim.
Irving, good.
Sometimes it's all about patience. His first three of the game, something to build on.
Toronto leading by 3. And stolen by Jordan. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Allen leading the charge.
I love how Durant keeps his eyes up, scanning for someone with a better look.
Outside Lowry. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of... Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for Toronto to start the 4th. Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 slot. Allen for 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Here's VanVleet. Banked in off the glass.
Love the strength on that drive by Fred VanVleet. He is tough and he's aggressive.
And here is Durant. Here's Allen. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And finished off by Siakam.
The innate ability of Siakam to see the play forming and gets where the team needs him.
To the paint. Tipped away. Stolen by VanVleet. Now the Raptors moving it up. Left side Ibaka. Anunoby against Harris. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one. After a lackluster first half, he's taken charge offensively. We'll see how the defense responds.
Lowry kicks to VanVleet. Lowry passes to Anunoby. Lets a floater go. That one misses. Excellent D there from Allen. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. Here's KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
Textbook feed from Allen, a big man who helps facilitate the offense.
Raptors leading by 5. Here's VanVleet. Lays it up off the glass. VanVleet's got 4 points this quarter.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Allen's shot is off. And so Ibaka will bring it up for the Raptors. VanVleet wide open. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Goes back up. 2 free throws coming up, and here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And Brooklyn making a change here. LeVert's checked in.
Improving so much since his rookie season. I can't wait to see the next step LeVert makes in his career.
Marcus All's checked in for Serge Ibaka. And the second free throw, good. Raptors leading by 7. Van Vliet outside. From deep. A rebound by the Nets. Allen's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. A nice shot by LeVert.
And LeVert with that slashing approach coupled with the outside shot. Boy, he is not an easy cover.
Over to the wing. Lowry passes to Anunoby. And it's sent back by Allen. At the tip, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Raptors lead by 7.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. First free throw is good, and that trims the lead to 6. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
It's tipped, stolen by LeVert. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Siakam passes to Van Vliet. Outside for Lowry. For 3. Rebound, Brooklyn.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he made it.
Hold on!
You gotta buckle up on that one. He keeps a low profile, but make no mistake, KD lives for the big shots.
Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Van Vliet finds Gasol. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Anunoby. 6 to shoot. And it's sent back by KD. It's in. Here's Irving. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
We know he's one of the best offensive players in the league. What I've seen lately from Kyrie is an improvement in his focus on the defensive end.
Serge Ibaka has checked in for Marc Gasol. Ibaka, the pass to Siakam. Nice defense from KD. Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
They have to be careful with the ball. That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Van Vliet against LeVert. Van Vliet left side. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Stepping up in a big way, Siakam proving he's got guts to deliver in the clutch.
Timeout called, the Nets. They're behind by 1. 6 seconds left in the game. What's your take, guys?
And really only one choice here, guys, and that's the foul. Not enough time left to allow the offense to kill the clock.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Pascal Siakam.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. That they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
Timeout called, the Nets. They're trailing by 2. 6 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
But I'm curious to see, will they go for a 2 to tie or a 3 to win it all?
For 3, Durant. He's off from 3. And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. This win, such a... Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it. And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting five. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of DA. Take it.
Hey, Kevin.
Growing together and staying healthy. Two important parts. Thanks, DA. So the next starting five. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Caris LeVert. Then there's Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. And for Philadelphia, the tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid.
Well, Kevin Durant's form, his release point, everything about his stroke is really impeccable.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Richardson the pass to Embiid. The dish now to Harris. Simmons on the wing. Stolen by LeVert. Simmons against Irving. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Dinwiddie finds Irving. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. On the wing, Harris. LeVert defending. It's good.
And difficult to convert in the face of that kind of D. Harris isn't afraid to take the tough shots and never has been.
Here's Irving. A second chance effort. Embiid with the steal. And now Philadelphia on the break. Shot from the low block. Yep, it counts.
Offensively, we see Embiid all over the floor, but inside is where...
Doris, what about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness. Boy, how about the finish by Kevin Durant? Just get the
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
And on the way from Irving for 3. No good that time. Now the 76ers take it the other way.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
The Nets have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Here's Durant, and then Durant with the dunk.
KD is a force of nature. Sensational dunk at the rim.
Here's Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Irving against Simmons. And there it is for him. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one.
Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy.
Well, this is what makes Kevin Durant maybe the greatest all-around scorer in the game today. Equal proficiency from every spot on the floor.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Oh, perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Durant down low. Richardson covered. And that one drops. KD's got 10.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Scotty's checked in for Horford. Korkmaz comes in for Tobias Harris. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Richardson. And Alec Burks subbed in for Ben Simmons. Jordan, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Joe Harris comes in for Irving.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Pass to LeVert. And he drops it in from the low post.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
The 76ers trail. Pass to Embiid.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
And then Durant with the dunk.
I'll tell you, Kevin Durant is hyped. He knows no one can stop him if the pass is perfect.
KD against Burks. Passes to Korkmaz, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Prince is checked in for Brooklyn. Luwawu-Cabarrot comes in for Caris LeVert. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Scott the pass to Korkmaz. Here's Thibault. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Dinwiddie dishes to Harris. Back to Dinwiddie. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Outside, Scott from the arc. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Brooklyn Nets. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Inside, we got Prince and Jordan. Then it's Joe Harris, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. Shake Milton, he's checked in for the 76ers. Philadelphia shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
One of the hardest things to deal with Taurean Prince is trying to match his energy. This guy goes all out every time.
And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, terrific quickness. The burst of Alec Burks looking strong inside.
Here's Harris. Milton grabs the board. The 76ers lead. Burks kicks to Robinson. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. 5 on the clock. Back to Burks. Elbow shot. Embiid. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Jordan with it. Robinson picks him up. He's off on that one. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Pass break, Philadelphia. Here's Milton. The rebound by Prince. The net shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? And Luwawu gets it to go.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Some changes for Philadelphia. Al Horford is checked in for Joel Embiid. Harris comes in for Mike Scott. And it's Richardson in for Alec Burks. And the Nets also making a change. Irving's checked in. Harris, right side. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Simmons checked in for Glenn Robinson III. Then for the Nets, Allen's checked in for Jordan. Kevin Durant comes in for Joe Harris. And it's LeVert in for Luwawu-Cabarrot. Here's Irving. 11 feet out and he hits it. Irving's got his second basket.
You have to respect the in-between game of Kyrie Irving. Straight up. Yeah, that's how you have to play this guy. You got to play him straight up and be balanced.
And Simmons slams it in.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Nobody near Irving. Misses the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Richardson. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Richardson's got the lead up to 2 now for the 76ers. On its way from Irving for 2. Let's keep it alive. Allen kicks to Irving. The 3. Another miss by Irving.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And the 76ers making a change here. Korkmaz is checked in. Simmons passes to Richardson. Horford trying to free himself up. Simmons can't get it to go. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Irving with it, and it's Horford picking him up. A baseline J. Again, Irving missing. For Philadelphia, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Harris outside. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And it's Simmons penetrating. And the call on, folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Most game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
For the finish, and then Durant with the jam.
Boy, if you allow Kevin Durant to play in space, in transition, you can turn the lights out.
And it's Simmons penetrating. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And there's the call. Brooklyn the foul. The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for the 76ers. And the Nets making a change here as well. Joe Harris is checked in for Taurean Prince. And finished off by KD.
Do opposing defenses just start shaking their head when Kevin Durant starts cooking because he can heat up in a hurry?
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Irving passes to Allen. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Allen's got his first basket.
You like Allen to keep his concentration. Refuses to let the defense outmuscle or outwork him.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Irving from long range. That shot off. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. 76ers on top, up by 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Kevin, how'd you get in that groove offensively in the first half?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Ben Simmons putting in some incredible work. He had 13 points. And Tobias Harris, a player that can slot in at both. And that'll about do it.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
The tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. And that's the group for Brett Brown as we begin the second half. Here's Irving, and the rejection by Embiid.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on.
Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent, but 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Go figure is right.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Here's Richardson. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Nets trail by 7. Here's Durant. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Simmons got 4 rebounds in this game.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion. And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Irving, good.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
Simmons looking it over. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Scotty's checked in for Horford. Robinson comes in for Harris. And it's Burks in for Josh Richardson. And a new group in for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Taurean Prince comes in for Kevin Durant. Harris is checked in for Caris LeVert. And it's Luwawu Cabarro in for Irving. Simmons against Prince. The pass to Embiid. Right side, Simmons. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Embiid's got the lead up to 10 now for Philadelphia.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And it's Prince penetrating.
Taurean Prince can be a problem for defenders on the drive because he's strong and he's long.
The Nets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And that one falls for Prince. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Burks. And both free throws good for Prince. The 76ers leading by 8. Outside, Simmons. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Dinwiddie kicks to Harris. Prince against Robinson. And the rejection by Embiid.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead. Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible. Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Back to Simmons. He kicks to Embiid. Here's Milton. Second shot opportunity. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Brooklyn called for the foul.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer. So you just can't hack away at it.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Al Horford, he's checked in for Scott. Korkmaz comes in for Robinson. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Ben Simmons. Durant's checked in for the Nets. Prince, the pass to Harris. Now here's Dinwiddie. Tight defense on him.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. That shot wide open. And the 76ers lead by 15.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
And the 76ers with some changes. Tobias Harris comes in for Joel Embiid, and it's Richardson in for Shake Milton. The Nets also changing it up. Karis LeVert comes in for Taurean Prince, and Kyrie Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. And Harris wide open. He shoots. A three-pointer, no good. Nets trail by 15. Durant kicks to Irving, and another turnover here by Brooklyn. Jared Allen's checked in for the Nets. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Richardson against Irving. It's Richardson on the wing. He has 6. Here's Horford. Nice touch on the shot from close range. Horford's got 4 points this quarter.
Al Horford just goes about his business, and that's an easy opportunity right there.
And so it's Philadelphia feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So for Brooklyn now, Irving and LeVert are at the 1 and 2. Allen is out there with Jordan. And it's KD in at the 3 spot. Richardson against Irving. Richardson outside. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Irving. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
How many times have we seen DeAndre Jordan take it off the window and convert? Boy, he is so good.
Irving against Richardson, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, so many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people you know has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first 3 of the night.
Richardson outside. Horford finds Burks. Richardson outside. Back to Thibault. Shot clock at 6. Richardson against Dinwiddie.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Here's Irving. Again, the Nets for 2.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Richardson outside. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Durant. Allen with it, and it's Horford picking him up. On the wing, Irving. The tray. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. Richardson dishes to Burks. Richardson outside. Clock at 6. Inside. Philadelphia needs to get a shot on. Off target with the open look.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
And stolen by Harris. Bible with the ball. Working on Allen. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. A nice shot by Harris. And the 76ers lead by 14.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Richardson the pass to Burks. Back to Thibault. Lets it go from deep. Doesn't go that time. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Here's Dinwiddie. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Woo-hoo, Kyrie Irving doing work with the pass. That's pretty.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Philadelphia.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Ben Simmons.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Here's Thibault. Drains it from beyond the arc.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
And Joe Allen will bring it up for the Nets. 15-point game. And here's LeVert. Right side, Kevin Durant. And the Nets miss again. Richardson with it. Fires it up. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight. and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, some people called on Joel Embiid to be more.
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. The tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. And for Toronto, Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Ibaka in at the 5. Now, here's Siakam. There's the pass to Lowry. Now, Anunoby. 6 to shoot. Down low. Siakam, good.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
Lowry against Simmons. Richardson outside. He dishes it to Horford. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Harris passes to Simmons. This one for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. The drive by Lowry. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
After a quiet first couple seasons in the league, Siakam really took off in year 3 when he helped the Raptors win their first NBA championship.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
And stolen by Siakam. Outside Lowry. To the paint. Anunoby. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
And that's just smart basketball. Lowry reading the overcommitment and just whipping the ball to the open man.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post fadeaways.
Now, here's Anunoby. Kicks it out to VanVleet. Off the left rim and out. Simmons with it. Picked up by VanVleet. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Simmons. Nifty move. And he lays it up and in.
Incredible concentration from the Australian. Even when you body Simmons up, he's great at powering through.
And it's Lowry penetrating, and the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Embiid. Here's Richardson. The rebound by Ibaka.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
VanVleet passes to Siakam, and he gets the bucket. Siakam's got 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now here's Simmons. Pass to Horford. Out to Harris. 5 to shoot. That's good from Horford on the assist from Tobias Harris.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Up top, Ibaka. Siakam outside. And finished off by Siakam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Simmons. Inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. And the shot goes in from Embiid.
Oh, man, the awareness and the IQ of Horford look so adept at getting the ball to his open teammates.
To the wing right side. Here's Anunoby. That one goes in.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The 76ers trail by 6. Outside, Simmons. Over Lowry. Here's Embiid. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Embiid's got 6.
I mean, stellar work on the offensive glass. Embiid, I mean, his reach helps him track down many second chance opportunities.
Pass to Van Vliet. Lowry against Richardson. Knocked away. And Lowry gets double teamed. Shot clock at 5. Van Vliet wide open. A three-pointer off the mark. Harris drives in. The dish to Simmons. Pascal Siakam getting it done for Toronto. He notched 8 points in the quarter. Pascal Siakam before the game tonight shared his...
It was always a team, and I think we don't...
And Greg, that's how Siakam plays the game himself.
Versatile, very unselfish, and a franchise player in the making.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
It's Boucher out there with Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Marc Gasol. And it's Davis in at the point guard. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Hollis-Jefferson in the post. Robinson on him. Boucher kicks to Gasol. Outside, Davis. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Trailing by 4. Gasol with the steal. Here's Davis. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Burks looking around. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The 76ers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Some changes for Philadelphia. Korkmaz, he's jacked in for Embiid. And it's Shake Milton in for Matisse Thybulle. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Davis, the pass to Boucher. Powell with it. No points in the game yet for him. Raptors have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Davis against Burks. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Korkmaz. Gasol with the steal.
Intelligent defense. He reads the play. Gets himself in the perfect position to come up with the steal.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Burks. The Raptors have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Davis, the pass to Boucher. Trying to get open is Davis, who's back up. Boucher kicks to Davis. Here's Powell. Burks pulls it in. The 76ers trail by 7. It's Robinson high post. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 6 on the shot clock. Count that bucket.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Raptors leading by 5. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Powell. Here's Boucher. Right side Gasol. Powell kicks to Davis. No good from outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And finished off by Robinson.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
To the inside. Here's Gasol. Changes up, and the layup is good. And the Raptors lead by 5.
Showing the muscle, Gasol skilled at powering through the contact and finishing.
Here's Burks. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Davis kicks to Gasol. Passes it to Hollis Jefferson. An easy 2 points on the layup.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Outside for Davis. The pass to Boucher. Count the basket. Now it's a 7-point Raptor lead.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Davis with the double team. On the wing, Milton. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. 20 seconds left here in the second. It's Powell on the wing. Back to Davis. Yep, that one goes. Davis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
And a close game so far through the... All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. What a start it was for Pascal Siakam. He had 8 points and 1 assist. And that's a...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Philadelphia, the tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. And Lowry gets it to go. And the Raptors lead by 5. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
2 points, that one goes. Anunoby's got 6.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Horford dishes to Simmons. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. And he goes right over Serge Ibaka and slams it down.
The versatility of Simmons is astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
And it's Lowry penetrating out to Ibaka. Out to the right wing. Anunoby finds Van Vliet. That one good for 2.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
The 76ers trail by 5. And here's Richardson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Anunoby. Raptors moving the ball around. The shot by Lowry, no good. 76ers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Richardson the pass to Embiid. The shot, no good. Good D by Siakam. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way. Outside, Simmons. Kicks it to Horford. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists now in this one.
Great feed. Simmons, the passing skills of a point. At 6'10", he can see the whole court.
And Al Horford, the 5-time All-Star, very much a leader on this team with his success in the league.
Yeah, Horford has always been a guy that passes the eye test. The numbers don't jump out, but he plays winning basketball. Great head for the game. Knows how to complement other stars. What a finisher Embiid is. He's a pro at not letting the defense dictate to him.
Lowry up top, guarded by Simmons. Shots good by Ibaka.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Simmons looking around. And they double up Simmons. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Horford.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Van Vliet with it, and it's Richardson picking him up. Siakam outside. Rebound by the 76ers. One-on-one here for the lead. Tips it, and it's Horford with the extra effort. Horford's got the lead up to 1 now for the 76ers.
Though he's not truly a dominant rebounder, Horford will find a way to beat you once in a while if you fail to put a body on.
And the rejection by Embiid. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Horford. Siakam pulls it in. The Raptors have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything it can.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Here is Lowry.
Terrific at keeping pace with his man. Embiid is solid at getting the hand up and contest.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Philadelphia ahead. They're up by 3. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Siakam at power forward with Gasol at center. Norman Powell is out there with Terrence Davis. And it's Hollis Jefferson in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And they're pushing it up. Now here's Hollis Jefferson. Defense right on him. Siakam against Horford. Siakam, that's good.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
To the left wing, here's Korkmaz. That three off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Powell, that's good.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
Embiid. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Now, proving how legitimate of a threat he is inside. I mean, once Embiid gets it this close, I mean, it's all but over.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Milton with it. Picked up by Davis. Good. Here is Davis. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Now here's Powell. Defended by Thibault. Up top, Powell. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Horford. Here's Korkmaz. Covered by Hollis Jefferson.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been easy layup.
The shot by Powell, no good.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
Hollis Jefferson can't hit. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. It's a one-point game. Korkmaz kicks to Horford. 76ers moving the ball around. Here's Korkmaz, covered by Siakam. The shot, no good. The Raptors have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Took him no time at all on that one.
Massive hoop there from Siakam. We've seen him do it in the finals. This guy showing he's made for big moments.
Pass to Embiid. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
But this is why Embiid has the ball in these moments, because the team counts on him to step up.
And the dunk by Powell.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's Milton. D right on him. Now the Raptors moving it up. Here's Davis. Basket good. Now it's a 5-point Raptor lead.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Thibault on the wing. And he goes in for the dunk.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight.
A new group in now for the Raptors. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Gasol. OG Anunoby comes in for Rondé Hollis Jefferson. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Davis. And then for Philadelphia, Harris is checked in for Korkmaz. Josh Richardson comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Simmons subbed in for Shake Milton. And it's Simmons penetrating. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
And, well, he's been the NBA's leader in blocks multiple times. Ibaka just has that rare instinct for it.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Trailing by 5. Here's Simmons over Lowry. It drops. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Remarkable, the poise of the young guard Simmons. He knows it's his responsibility to come through in tight spots.
Here's Lowry. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Embiid. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So it gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
play. They get what they want out of that trip. Now a 2-possession game.
And here's Richardson outside. They get it back. Embiid kicks to Harris. No good on the triple. Now here is Ibaka. Passes it to Van Vliet. Takes the three. Knocks down the three ball. And the Raptors lead by 8. 8 seconds left to play here in the fourth. For three, Harris. The shot missing. And so it's the Raptors winning this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.